Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode of Corporate Bava, a thumbs up presentation. Today we are going to speak on baseline and benchmark. Now what exactly is baseline and what do you mean by benchmark? If you ask this question, most people confuse benchmark as baseline. I have conducted several trainings and some of them, I'm not saying all, some of them are not able to, explain what exactly is baseline. Baseline is the as is situation and benchmark is the to be situation. So let's assume that you have you have attended a training of ITIL, and once you go back, your director tells you that try to implement some of the best practices of ITIL. Now, how are you going to showcase to him, that where currently you are and where you want to be after utilizing the best practices of ITIL? So now we are in May. So let's assume that you are starting this journey from June. So as of May end, whatever are the measures and metrics, you just freeze them. If I have to give you an example, let's assume at the end of May, what is the number of backlog? Let's assume it's 60. What is the number of failed changes? Let's assume that it's 10 per month. Okay. When I say failed changes, it means whenever you or your team is going to implement anything into the production, and if the change fails and you have to adopt a rollback mechanism, that is called as a failed change. Then what is the average response time? What is the average resolution time? So let's assume that the average response time is half an hour. Average resolution time is, let's assume for P1 call. It's 4 hours is the actual SLA period, but your average response time is, let's assume, is 3 hours. Okay. So these number of defects is also one of the baselines which you can take. Now when I say number of defects, it means at the end of the month, let's assume that the number of defects within a particular project is around about 30. So this is your baseline, this is your as is situation. So you have been following certain processes, certain tools and templates because of which you are at this particular level. Now you have to go to the next level by adopting and implementing ITIL best practices. Okay. So here you will see within 6 months or within 3 months span, I will ensure that whatever is my backlog, okay, it was 60, it will get reduced automatically month on month from 60 to 50, 50 to 40, 40 to 30, 30 to 20 and so on. And similarly for failed changes were 10. So it will go on reducing from 10 to 8, 8 to 6, 6 to 4. So for that, what are you going to do? So maybe some kind of tools, some kind of templates, some kinds of verification and validation techniques. If I have to give you some of them, pair programming is one of that. In pair programming, you have the functional specifications, you have the technical specifications. One person is doing the coding and another person sits immediately next to him and he reviews it automatically. He reviews it when the other person is doing the coding. So this reduces the number of errors in the project, in the coding. Okay, this is one of the cases. Verification and validation. So you are doing verification when you're actually doing the coding. Someone else does the validation, which means he does the testing. He does rigorous testing, different kind of testings. So unit testing, integration testing, system testing. So are you going to use any kind of automated tools for that? So this is a way, by which you will be going from a certain level to a little bit higher level. Now let's assume after 3 months you have achieved, okay, not say, reduction from 60 to 30, that's the number of backlog, but from 60 you have achieved, let's say in 3 months you have achieved a backlog of 40. So after 3 months, this benchmark becomes your baseline and you start afresh with new processes, new tools, new techniques, imparting new trainings to the people, okay, doing quality checks at times. So this is how You define the baseline and you achieve the benchmark, and that benchmark becomes the baseline, and then you have a new benchmark in your vision. I hope I was able to explain this concept to you. If you have anything, please do get in touch with us. Thank you for watching. This is Sandeep P. Pednekar over here from Corporate Bava, a thumbs up initiative. Thank you.